What's up, everybody? So I am in Palm Springs. I'm at the airport. I just checked in. You like the airport music? I just checked in, flight 16, headed to Phoenix, you guys, to go look at a truck. You're gonna grow or you're gonna go. That's what this is about. So I'm really excited to check out this truck, non-stop, 1 hour flight. Let's go check it out. What's up, you guys? So I just got to Arizona. I'm here at Arizona Car and Truck to look at this truck. I'm about to show it to you. You never, ever, ever, ever buy a used vehicle. I don't care if it's for commercial or otherwise, without taking it to a reputable shop and having them look at it. So they already got this truck up so they can look all under it. It's pretty awesome. Truck has airbags. Truck has a rear camera already. Not sure if that's hooked up or not, but it is there. So I'm sure I'll find some cables somewhere so long as it checks out here. The flatbed is used. Looks like it's just been recently painted. So they probably, you know, move it from one truck to the next. It belonged to a masonry company as far as I know, out of Texas, and I'm here in Arizona. So we'll see what the computer says. I came inside the truck, I should say, because I needed to get my charger from a backpack, right? And the truck is in the bay. So the guys, I guess they didn't see me. And then they put the truck up.
Yeah, I mean, that truck, we bolted it back in and that truck came out.
I'm like way high. There's the guy. There's the guy, he's way down there. There's the roof. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going up. Okay, you guys, so I'm here in Phoenix. I'm looking at this 16 F350. Kelly's about to pull it out of the bay for me. They ran engine diagnostics on it, and they, you know, lifted it up in the bay and checked under it and told me what, you know, what I'm looking at, what I'm having to deal with here. And it is literally like 5 o'clock. These guys close at 5:30. I called 4 or 5 shops today because I wanted an engine diagnostic done on this truck, obviously, before I go and make an offer on it. And I called 4 or 5 shops, and everybody told me tomorrow. One guy told me a week and a half out to do an engine diagnostic. I mean, it takes under an hour. And these guys here at Phoenix Diesel Repair, on the wall it actually says Greg Clark, but Phoenix Diesel Repair, they were like, man, they're like, okay, come in by 3, drop it off by 5:30, we'll have it done. And I came in at 4 and it is just after 5 now. And they took care of it. They gave me peace of mind. They told me what's wrong with the truck, what may be an issue, not what's wrong with the truck, but what may be an issue coming up. And those are all good things for me to know. Those are all really good things for me to know. in purchasing this truck. So I'm really grateful for that. Really grateful for these guys taking care of me on short notice. Let me get away from all that noise. I was talking to the other customers in the office, and you know, they were saying, yeah, this is my third car I've brought here. You know, I don't have any issues with these guys. They do really good work, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, that gives me peace of mind. And I tend to ask a lot of questions, but for good reason. You know, if you don't ask questions, how are you going to know? So I tend to ask a lot of questions. That's one of the ways I get to learn about a lot of stuff that I don't know about. They weren't even going to charge me. I'm like, no, I have to buy you guys pizza or something. Like, this is not, you know, you guys spent an hour walking me through and explaining stuff to me, and you know, I'm grateful for that, especially on short notice in a town that I'm not too familiar with when it comes to these sort of things. So really great guys. If anybody's in the Phoenix area, needs some help, definitely give Kelly and his dad a call here at Phoenix Diesel. What's up, you guys? So congratulations to my business. Just bought a truck, and I'm super excited, of course, right? Had the truck checked out, just did all the paperwork. So much of this business, and not just Hotshot, so much of small business is about building relationships. Now, I am not one to throw the YouTube channel out to, you know, people. I don't promote the channel because it is so geared towards Hotshot. You know, not everybody wants to know about Hotshot. So try to build relationships when it comes to the mechanics today that I took this truck to, when it comes to the dealership that I found who had the truck that I wanted at a fair price, and their customer service was very good in my opinion. Now, that being said, I did talk to these people and I said, hey, you know, I have a YouTube channel. This is not my backyard. You know, I'm not from Phoenix. Now, this dealership has trucks like this often, looks for trucks like this often, and I kind of threw it out there that yes, I'm a car hauler, and he's already trying to move a vehicle, which is very nice. But you know, before I touched on the YouTube channel, I mean, he's like, you like jerky? I'm like, yeah, who doesn't like beef jerky? Hello. And he's like, well, what size t-shirts do you want? Like, here's some t-shirts, and here's some t-shirts. He gave me like a bunch of t-shirts, and his level of service was what I would consider above par. So after seeing all of this, and after working the deal, and after talking to him and negotiating the price and all of that stuff, then I brought it up. And it wasn't until the end of you know, having the experience at the mechanic down the street, after they looked at the truck, that I said, hey, you know, I appreciate what you guys did for me. You know, they didn't even want to charge me. They didn't even want to charge me. I'm like, no, you have to I have to pay you. Throw yourself out there. If you're not an extrovert, start. You know, even if you can't get a bunch of words out of your mouth, smile, be pleasant, be courteous, be respectful. Thank you, good morning, okay, I'm not sure, I'll get back to you. Those things. And I know there's probably a bunch of you guys out there who are going to say, it's because she's a girl. It's because she's a girl. I disagree, and I will disagree with you, and I will debate with you because I disagree. I'm a pleasant person to work with, and I don't care what you got in between your legs. If you're a pleasant person to work with, people want to work with you. Now, these diesel guys in Phoenix, I tell you what, if I ever need anything done, I know already where to go. Same thing with when I get another truck, when I'm looking for another truck. We all know these trucks don't last forever, so I'll be looking for another truck. You know, maybe I have started to build a relationship with these places, and it's important. You know, the mechanic side of this, especially coming from a female, there's a lot I don't know, so I have to rely upon mechanics. I have to rely upon people, and I have to be able to trust them and put my faith in them and my safety, the safety of my young daughter, who's usually in the truck with me. It's not about just the load board, just the load board, just the load board. It's about building relationships across the board. When it's with dealerships, when it's with mechanics, when it's with brokers, when it's with shippers and receivers. You know, a lot of times people could be having a bad day, you know, and you kind of just stop and try and, like, you know, shoot the shit a little bit, and you know, you can change people's outlook upon what they have in front of them. And we all have to rely upon each other at one point or another. And it's important to remember that one day you might need me, and the next day I might need you. It's important. So you guys, tomorrow, focus on building relationships. You'll never know what can come of it.